Hello, my name's Roger Watson and welcome to the Jan podcast of 22nd of March 2020. Hello, this is Roger Watson and I'm the Editor-in-Chief of the Journal of Advanced Nursing, and I just wanted to talk about the Journal of Advanced Nursing and the continuing international coronavirus situation. First of all, I hope that all our readers, authors, reviewers and indeed my editorial board colleagues are all safe and well. I'm speaking from the UK, where we're not quite in lockdown as I speak. London is, but the rest of the country's functioning reasonably normally, apart from restaurants and bars being closed last week. We've had the first death, allegedly, from coronavirus in my own city, so it's getting very close, but I realise that there are some areas of the world where this is hitting people much harder. I just wanted to say that the Journal of Advanced Nursing will continue very much as normal during this time. Everything that we do is virtual and online, and there's not really an absolute requirement for people to get together. Just as an example of how international we are, I'm speaking from Hull in East Yorkshire in the UK. Another of our editors, Professor Mark Hayter, is very close by in Lincolnshire, Jane Noyes in Wales. And then internationally, beyond the shores of the UK, we've got Cindy Logson in the United States, Robin Gallagher in Australia, Doris Yu in Hong Kong, and Yinglan Chow is in mainland China. The journal is edited from Wiley offices in Oxford in the UK, and it's produced over in the Philippines. So it's a very international operation. So I would expect that everything regarding the Journal of Advanced Nursing in terms of submitting articles and having them processed will be continuing absolutely as normal, including publication of the journal. We're all mainly working at home at the moment anyway. Another relevant aspect of the coronavirus to Jan, we have got a couple of editorials, one from China and one from the United States coming out, but editorials are free to download anyway. Please note that free to download doesn't mean the same thing as open access. If it's open access, it means that it's free to distribute. I have to say that I have been inundated with articles or small pieces regarding the coronavirus. These have mainly come from mainland China. And while people in mainland China won't be able directly to access this podcast because it will be banned there, if you do know people in China, I would be very grateful if you would get across the message to them that there are only certain things that we will publish in the Journal of Advanced Nursing. Obviously, we will publish editorials, but they need to be accurate and they shouldn't be in any way sensationalist or defamatory. They need to be interesting pieces that are also informative, but of course they can be opinion pieces. They don't need to be going through the same process of review and refereeing that other articles have to go through. However, as I say, I have been inundated with articles, and these have mostly been case studies either of individual patients, groups of patients, or what a particular hospital in a particular city in China or indeed in some other parts of the world has been doing in response to coronavirus. These are not eligible for publication in the Journal of Advanced Nursing. For a start, we do not publish case studies of patients, and we find that individual accounts of what's happening in one particular hospital or city is not really of any great interest to an international audience. The pieces that we write have to be research-based or scholarly-based or review-based. So please don't send us any of these, and please discourage colleagues in China from submitting them here. I have to be frank, I've also had several pieces which have just been blatant propaganda on behalf of the Chinese government or on behalf of what's happening in one particular province. These are completely unsuitable for publication. And also pieces saying how terrible it is working with coronavirus patients and the psychological toll on the nurses. My heart goes out, but these are not suitable for publication in the Journal of Advanced Nursing. These things are not telling us anything that we don't already know, but we do welcome pieces of genuine scholarship on the coronavirus. And just to reiterate, these will be published open access, in other words, free to download and free to distribute. I don't think there's anything else that's really relevant to the work of the Journal of Advanced Nursing and the coronavirus at the moment. If there are any developments, clearly the journal will make every effort to get these out to colleagues. I just hope, as I said at the beginning and I reiterate, I hope that our authors, our readers, our reviewers, our editorial board, and indeed my editorial colleagues remain safe. They follow all the relevant guidance in whichever part of the world they are in, and that this situation can be resolved as quickly as possible, that we can all get back to work and back to normal life. Thanks very much for listening, and if you've any comments or any questions regarding this, please don't hesitate to contact the Journal of Advanced Nursing or me. Do that through the email jan@wiley.com. Once again, thanks very much.
This podcast was produced in association with youpublicationslimited.com.
Between pages, memories pressed.